What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Dark Green Poo back again to read chapter 1120 of One Piece. Alright, guys, before I start this chapter, a couple of things, like maybe like two or three things. So if you guys want to skip ahead to when I'm reading, sure. But just to let you guys know, first thing, it's kind of early from when I usually record, so I do have some people sleeping in the house. So or sleeping, yeah, just sleeping in my dwelling. So I have to keep my voice down. Just per usual. I mean, I'm pretty loud anyways, but when I read manga it's kind of low. Anyways, second thing, if you guys are familiar with my other reactions I do on the channel, I switched this border, like the whatever anime or whatever I'm reacting to, I put it down here. It's just so you guys can see the anime more. But for manga, for One Piece, I think I'm gonna leave it up here. Two things. One, um, I think like with videos, it's harder to see specifically what's happening because it's moving, right? But with manga, I'm on page two and three for like 2 3 minutes, right? So uh I really don't want to have it on there for too long because, well, this goes into my second thing. uh just respectful to Oda, man. I want to respect his content. Viz Media, they do the it's free for the two most recent chapters, but everything else past that is you have to pay for it. So I just, in case you guys are watching this like months in advance, or like, and you can't read the chapter and stuff like that, this is just to respect Oda's work, man. I mean, if you guys want to read it, then find your ways of reading it. This is mine. But anyways, just wanted to say that. Third thing, I was recording this reaction earlier, but I didn't make it that far. My internet went out because over here in Canada, it's kind of rainy. It's not really rainy season, but it's been raining. I think it's because it's been so hot, man. Global warming, you already know what's good. But yeah, my internet went out. So my recording stopped and all that. Well, not my internet, but my power shut down for like just a quick sec. So yeah, my recording is gone for that, but gladly I only went to page two and three or four and five. um so yeah, page four and five. So I didn't make it that far. I don't know what's past that point. After it went down, I was really mad, but then I was just like, had to calm myself and regroup. But anyways, I am here, and yeah, let's just get this going, guys. I mean, we'll breeze by page two and three because I already read it, so we are on page two and three. Also, yeah, the cover with just Denjiro having the kids, funny. Page two and three. So what I got from this page is Cloudy Clover, right? He is a D. His brother died in front of him. And what page in page four and five, what I realized late is Cloudy Clover is the guy from O'Hara, right? That helped Robin. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's him. He turns really old during. Oh wait, does he turn really old during Robin's time? I think he does, or maybe I think he's there. I think he's there. You guys can confirm in the comments for me if you want. I don't really remember every single character's name, like specific name. And it's funny because his name is Clover, but I was just like, wait, is he part of the Clover Kingdom? I'm just like, wait, that is that's what's it called? That's Black Clover. So I was like, well, wrong anime, not the Clover Kingdom. Ohara. I was saying that in my head, I kind of was thinking in page two, I'm like, is that the guy from Ohara? But I didn't say it out loud. I was just thinking it because yeah, the whole Void Century conversation. So now page four and five, I read the first two rows of panels and then it went off. So I was just like, ugh. But now I'm here. So let's just get to this, guys. I'll start from page four. So 22 years ago, we know that this is 4 years after page two and three. So after Cloudy Clover asks Vegapunk to help with the 100-year void. Anyways, did you hear about Ohara and the West Blue? They're going to place a buster call on it. There you go. Ooh, I wish I could see the slaughter unfold. And freaking Caesar's a pain in the ass. It's Clover, the archaeologist. They finally caught him by the toe. By the toe now. Shoo ho 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 ho. And that's when I was just like, wait. So he was from Ohara. Well, he says it, but like in my head when it brought me back to the Robin flashback. I was watching the anime during that, and I was like, oh crap, that was him. So that's when it triggered. Shurororororo. Now, no one will dare study the Void Century again. It's the perfect example to scare them all off. Please, Vegapunk. And then that's when he starts researching it himself. They say a single child escaped alive. Nico Robin. Interesting. That's how he knows. So yeah, here I haven't read. Surely, okay, please, Vegapunk. Surely you had time to escape Clover, and this is him thinking. Oh, and then that's when Vegapunk goes, right? Because Vegapunk goes there with Dragon, right? And they recover the books, or the giants recover the books, I should say. Surely you had time to escape Clover. Then he sees the sea, the books full of sea. Did all of you die just to preserve this vast store of text for the future? It's preposterous what lunatic would dare risk certain death to continue your research. Oh, what lunatic would dare risk certain death to continue your research? Someone once said that the voices of the past will be heard. History is told by the winners, and the voices of the losers at the bottom of the sea are so very faint. But the truth that was gleaned at the cost of so much sacrifice. You see Robin in the bottom left in page 5. Okay, wait, yeah, I haven't read this part yet, guys. So with the speeches on page 5, this is from Vegapunk's recording, right? Sorry guys, I'm like super close to the camera now. I'm really like taking in the panels and reading. Oh, so the voices of the past will be heard, and that is Clover. History is told by the winners. That is kind of what Doflamingo was saying during the war, right? Only like there's the government and the pirates, and then whoever wins this war will, I'm butchering it. I know I am, but this is essentially the same meaning, right? The history is told by the winners, right? He said this. He has said this. And the voices of the losers at the bottom of the sea are so very faint, truth was that but the truth that was gleaned at the cost of so much sacrifice. Hey, what are you doing? Has at last been told to the world just now. Shooters, oh, okay. So they're saying the government won in the 100-year void century, so that the voices of the past were in the bottom of the sea. They were quiet, right? But they will be heard. Right? And the voices of the losers at the bottom of the sea are so very faint, but the truth that was gleaned at the cost of so much sacrifice has at last been told to the world just now. So this is Vegapunk with this video message, kind of redeeming himself from when he didn't um help at the time. I think. Well, this is how I'm feeling about it, right? Because he exposed so much, and even though the connection got cut, it's back, right? So this is the continuation. Hey, what are you doing? Shoot us off. No, you're not. You're not going yet. That horse Gramps is gonna attack us again, and that's exactly why we can't leave. I understand that your ship can accelerate to fly a distance of a kilometer, but if he manages to reduce the run up, the run up speed at all, your horizontal projection distance drops. It's a northward wind that'll reduce your lift. And according to my calculations, the ship will crash on hard ground without reaching the water as long as you don't get rid of that old geezer. Huh? Ooh! Atlas? Why did you do that to Lilith? Huh? Clip? What? Because, wait, before I turn to the next page, we know that Lilith is the evil one, right? We know Lilith's the evil one. We know York is the traitor at this point, right? Sorry guys, I'm just like I'm trying to collect my thoughts about like different timelines. I'm pretty sure we know York is the traitor already. Um yeah, I think you said it over the transponder snail. But everything that Lilith is saying, because like anything that any of these Vegapunks say, you gotta take it because they all have Vegapunk's mind. They're all smart, right? Doesn't matter if they each have their own specialties, right? And but they're all smart. So take care of Lilith. Fly, I'll remove the obstacle. Take care of Lilith. Fly, I'll remove the obstacle. Atlas is sacrificing themselves to get rid of is this Nosjuro? It's Nosjuro, right? So what happened? Did they punches Lilith? Click. What is the click? Did they take some? Did Atlas take something from Lilith? Like, is it like a chip or some sort? I don't know how their brains work and how like they function. Anyways, what do you mean? Lilith's access just shorted out. Only Atlas is left, so York can tell. But Atlas did that on purpose, right? Atlas is sacrificing herself to protect Lilith, like to so that York doesn't know Lilith's alive, right? Lilith's access just shorted out. So there's a click here. And Atlas is saying to take care of Lilith. So there's something. We're saving Lilith. We're getting Lilith out of here, sacrificing Atlas, and we're taking Lilith out so that York thinks that Lilith is also out, right? The short circuit. Take Lilith inside Zoro. Alright. Take Lilith inside Zoro. Alright. Wait, Atlas, explain. Huh. Dun dun dun. You see Zoro, you see Nosjuro coming. Shit. Let's get going. What? Are you sure, Jinbei? Well, we're getting it for too slow to act. Hit it, Brook. As you wish, Coop. Duh. Oh. That's Atlas's arm. You see, that's the left arm, and you see her left arm is gone. Shit. So we lost all of the Vegapunks except for Lilith and York. That's a lot of knowledge, yo. And they can't get rid of the big brain, right? Like the big part of Vegapunk's brain, it's still in there. I forgot what it's called, but it's still in there. So what does this mean for the Straw Hats? We have Lilith. Guys, we're gonna have Bonnie. Right? We have to have Bonnie. Bonnie's crew was just the people from her village, right? So I'm pretty sure she'd want them to stay back home just so like they're safe. And then just join the Straw Hats, bruh. We can't take them all in. We gotta take one at a time. We gotta take the strongest of the strong. We need Bonnie. But if we have, well, like, the thing is with Lilith here, it's not like Lilith has to be part of the main crew of the Straw Hats, but it's kind of like a Vivi situation, right? Can you guys see that? It's like a Vivi. We can just have her come to Elbaf with us because I think that there's gonna be Vegapunk will know some stuff. Anyways, Atlas flies into Nosjuro. Burst! Coup de burst! Nice. Atlas takes him out. I can only pray that this message has made it safely out to the world at large. What's happening, Vice Admiral Hound? That huge boar, the snake, the bird, the robot. I don't get it. I didn't hear about any of this. Giant robot! Freaking Luffy. Is that an Iron Giant? Whoa! So even the giants are saying like, yo, this thing is huge, right? If giants are saying that this thing is big. Joy Boy, I'm so happy I get to see you again. So Joy Boy is Luffy. I'm talking to you. He turns around. Luffy, man. Joy Boy, I'm so happy I get to see you again. Joy Boy. I'm talking to you. And I love how they add the comedic relief. I wonder I'm on page 12 and 13, just to let you guys know. I wonder how they're doing, like, the voice acting of the robot, right? Especially with that joke in there. You know, is it gonna be funny? Is it gonna be serious and just like I'm talking to you? You know, is it gonna be like robotic? I'm curious. Not like I'll know, but like it's just something that's in my head. It'd be foolish to hear about a war 900 years in the past from only one side. You go ahead. Your enemy is my enemy. Oh, I'm so happy. They're just happy to see. Not just happy to see Joy Boy. I get to fight for you again, Joy Boy. It's amazing. You can talk. Joy Boy is in danger. I must protect him. It seems we cannot end Vegapunk's speech unless we shatter this thing to pieces. So they're saying that, see, Vegapunk at the end of the day, he's very fair, right? He's not there's no bias, right? Said it would be foolish to hear about a war 900 years in the past from only one side. So he's saying that the Marines have a side, or I guess they're Marines or Emu, right? They have a side too, but he's siding with the voices of the past that lost, right? The Oharans. Oharians? Get the ship moving! Rawr! Is that thing on our side, Straw Hat? Mugiwara? Well, it says it wants to protect someone named Joy Boy. Who's that? Bro, what? I swear Luffy knows about him. About Joy Boy. Does he not? Or is everyone talking around Luffy about Joy Boy except Luffy himself? Because we know how Luffy is, right? Like Luffy doesn't listen. So we know that this is a possibility that he just doesn't know. And the thing is, like, even when he said I'm talking to you, he's like, I don't know what Joy Boy is. It's saying something. I don't hear it. What, you don't? Oh, the voice of all things. Right? Voice of all things. He does this with Zunisha. Yeah, Zunisha. Did this with Zunisha. Is doing this with the Iron Giant. There's some, but like we know he can't control it like Momo, or Zunisha like Momo. Can Momo control this thing? Or is it only Zunisha? I think it might be only Zunisha. Zunisha owes them. I forgot what the whole thing was, but we know that this video is getting too long. Anyways, I'm thinking too much. This is way too much stuff. It says, how do I hear? What? You don't? Don't just let them sail away. Fire! Yes, ma'am. History requires a multifaceted approach to understand entirely. If only I had more time on my side. So he's saying that he would want to get information from both sides, right? History requires a multifaceted approach. So, other sides. Whoa! Alas, there are forces outside my ability to stop. Damn, this thing is huge. It's winding up. It's gonna shoot something. They're excited. Sanji's part of this. I feel like whenever there's like a whole like being excited over boy stuff, like robots, stuff like that. Sniper King. Like I think it's everyone. I think everyone does that except for Zoro and Sanji. I think they're the ones that are just like cool, right? They're just chilling, right? They think it's cool, but they don't really react that way. Sanji is like goo goo gaga over this. It's winding up. It's gonna shoot something. It's gonna left. Sorry, you guys can't see my fist. It's out of camera. Poof. Huh? What? Look out, robot. Crack, crack. No, Robo. Wait, what happened? So he tried to shoot something, but it didn't work. It goes, poof. Huh? And he didn't. He himself said, I forgot. Emmett. Emmett even said like, what? No, Robo. That's a 900-year-old weapon. Of course, it doesn't work anymore. Crush it between your jaws, Peter. Stop that transmission. Oh yeah, I forgot. Talk, guys. I won't lie to you. I haven't seen this elder for like too much, right? I feel like this elder's been like on the side, so I forgot this was an elder. The worm thing. I thought it was a sea beast. I'm not gonna lie, but like in size comparison, this giant is pretty big. He's as big as Jay Garcia. Look at Saturn. Page 16, 17. Thwump lands on the boat. You're not going anywhere. Ah! Giant's boat. Kuma. Bonnie. Hmm? Huh? It's the Sunny. Bam! And is that... So that's the coup de burst. Pff, they come from the top because yeah, they're at the Giants. Hang on tight, going down. Wait a second, are we even going to make it? Lilith tried to warn you. You would sacrifice yourself? Nope. Extra service on the house. Oh. Yo, Atlas. Yo. Honestly, out of all the Vegapunks, I think I might have liked Atlas the most. In the beginning when they were explaining what Vegapunk does which, I liked York because all York did was sleep and eat. That's my type of vibe, bro. That's why I love Bonnie. Nice. But like, yeah, that was so I was like, oh, York's kind of jokes. But then when we found out that York is a traitor, I'm like, nah, man, you can't do that. You can't do that to the Straw Hats. So after that, I think it might be Atlas. I like Atlas's design. I think besides Lilith, Atlas was the first one on Egghead that we met. We met Lilith like on the water, right? And yeah, I think just like Atlas. I like the two-tone design. Like I like the giant rock. It's cool. Anyways, ah, so Coupe de Burst. Oh, so Atlas goes in between them, right? In between Nosjuro and the boat. Says like, would you would sacrifice no extra service on the house? Uh, self-destructed the body so that they have more momentum to get out. Because from Lilith's calculations, from just their coup de burst, they're not gonna make it. So it's just like, all right. And I think if Atlas didn't stop Lilith right there, um, Lilith wouldn't let Atlas do this, right? Next page, page 18, 19. This is the end. It's to be continued. 25 years ago, the pirate Goldie Roger. That's it, we're going to make it. Completed an unprecedented tour of the entire world, and what he and his crew heard. What? What was that? It can't end like this, Atlas. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, guys. I know there are a lot of speech bubbles. Um, I want to. I haven't seen anything. It's all in my peripheral. I want to read all of Vegapunks first, just so I get like a continuation. Okay, so years ago, the pirate Goldie Roger completed an unprecedented tour of the entire world, and what he and his crew heard is little old me. What? Okay, okay, I'm gonna read everything. I'm gonna read everything. Like Vegapunk's things are like all over the place. Okay, this crew heard Atlas is gone. Now the only Dr. Vegapunk left in the world is little old me. Okay, so that's what York was saying. No, not yet. Not while the Stella continues to babble on. Yes, of course, we'll stop it at once. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, I'm all rusty. Joy Boy, you said when the time is right, I think this counts. I'm gonna use it, okay? We're like the purest voices of the past. In conclusion, as I'm sure you've all surmised by now, my view of our future is thus. Wait, what? What does he mean, Goldie? What? Okay, wait. So what York is saying here is little old me. That's what York is saying, right? That's what tripped me out because it's like in the same bubble kind of, but well, Vegapunk is more square, I guess. So yeah, it just threw me off. So let me read all of Vegapunk. 25 years ago, the pirate Goldie Roger completed an unprecedented tour of the entire world, and what he and his crew heard were likely the purest voices of the past. The purest voices of the past. So, oh, give me a sec. In conclusion, as I'm sure you've all surmised by now, my view of our future is thus. Okay. Okay, so couple of things. I don't want this video to be too long, but there's a lot here. This is, see, also one thing I want to mention. Um, I think, yeah, the last 2 3 chapters have only been up to 13 pages, so a lot of people on like Reddit and online have been kind of worried about Oda's health. So I mean, like this guy's a smoker. He just had his eye surgery. Like this guy, he works overtime, man. So if anything, all respect goes out to Oda. You know, he loves his story. He's willing to continue One Piece even though he's going through a lot, right, health wise. So just we just hope, blessings out to Oda. Hopefully everything is good. Um, let's continue here. So one theory that people are saying um was that Raftail is underwater. It's in the bottom, or like something like that, right? It's underwater. That's what a lot of theories are. But this might confirm it, right? Because one thing that Vegapunk says is where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is a long chapter, man. 18 pages. And the voices of the losers at the bottom of the sea are so very faint, but the truth was gleaned at the cost of so much sacrifice has been told to the world just now. And then Clover said, someone once said that the voices of the past will be heard. History is told by the winners, and the voices of the losers at the bottom of the sea are so very faint, but the see, the thing is with what Vegapunk said here in page 5, the voices of the losers at the bottom of the sea. And then they're saying, and then he says later, Goldie Roger, when he made it around the world, he heard the voices of the past. That's what he's saying. Like, we're likely the purest voices of the past, the purest. And we know all the hearing stuff, the voices of all things, right? There's a lot here. There's a lot here to unpack. This is a 27-minute video. I usually don't do like long ass videos for manga reactions, but I just feel like there's so much info here. And we're getting out of Egghead. And I just like, on our way to Elbaf, we have to talk to Lilith more about like what the hell. And also in that video that Vegapunk made, there wasn't that many people in there, right? That knew what he was saying. Like it was only Edison, and I forgot what the first guy's name is. We barely saw him because he died so early. But yeah, it was them two that were in there, right? Making the coffee. I don't really remember, but like I'm not. What I'm trying to get at is, will Lilith know the missing piece of when the transmission went off? Like about the D? Will she know about that? Are we gonna ask her about that? Probably not, because Luffy doesn't want spoilers. So, okay. Guys, I don't know, man. We're escaping, which is good. We lost Atlas, which sucks, and then we see Usopp and Chopper reacting to losing Atlas. Emmett hasn't done anything yet. He's about to do something. Remember when you said the time is right? I think this counts. And the time is right. So I wonder what Emmett is gonna do. Man, I'm so excited. We have no break this week. So guys, expect a manga reaction from me, but this chapter has been great. I like this chapter a lot in terms of like what's going on and the lore, and like lore being dropped. It's like action with Vegapunk lore in the background as things are happening, and sacrifice. We lose Atlas here, and I liked Atlas. That's why the chapter is called Atlas, right? I knew Atlas was gonna do something. I didn't know Atlas was gonna go off like this. I was just like, okay, Atlas might be important, right? So that's what I thought. But man, This chapter is great. I like this chapter. Yeah, guys, I mean, this is already a 30-minute video. I don't want to take any longer than I have to, so I guess I'll just end the reaction here. Yeah, this is the end of the reaction. If you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Really help our community grow, and hit that notification bell button so you're notified whenever I upload. Holy crap, guys. I don't know what else to say about this, man. I don't know what else to say about One Piece. One Piece has always been like, I don't know, it's just been a crazy journey because so much mystery. You just want to find out like when I first started One Piece, one of the main things I wanted to find out was how strong Shanks was. Right? I just want to see like, I just want to see him fight. And like while my boy was talking to me about it, like as I was telling him where I was, he's just saying, yeah, yeah, oh, that sounds good, right? He wasn't giving me any spoilers, obviously. But I was like, yeah, man, I can't wait to find out what Shanks does. I caught up, still nothing, right? But like my one goal of seeing what Shanks does has made me enjoy the journey even more, man, because it's just like there's something new in every island, and we uncover a little bit of history of what we've been trying to find out for so long. We still need to find the one. Oh, guys. Anyways, I don't want to talk anymore, man. 31-minute video. It's been your boy Dark Green Poo, and I'm out this bitch. Man, it's longer than my anime reactions. Later.